Welcome to the How-To Factory, the channel where we take you behind the scenes of how your favorite things are made, step by step. Today, we're diving into the sweet world of Nutella. Ever wondered how this creamy, sugary chocolate deliciousness is made in a factory? Well, you're in for a treat. Nutella, the beloved chocolate hazelnut spread, first made its mark in the world during the early years of World War II. With chocolate in short supply, Italian confectioner Pietro Ferrero came up with an innovative solution. He mixed hazelnuts with cocoa to create a more affordable product. Originally known as Pasta Gianduja, this creamy spread was eventually transformed into Nutella in 1964, a name that would go on to be recognized worldwide. Today, Nutella's smooth, creamy texture and rich flavor are beloved by people of all ages. And I'm here to show you exactly how it's made, from the cocoa farms of Ghana to the jars on store shelves. Before the magic happens, there's a lot of planning behind the scenes. Let's start with a look at the raw materials. If 100 tons of Nutella are set to be produced, we're talking about 20 tons of hazelnuts, 15 tons of sugar, 10 tons of cocoa powder, 8 tons of palm oil, 5 tons of powdered milk, 440 pounds of vanilla. These ingredients are sourced from all over the world, from Turkey for the hazelnuts, Ghana for the cocoa, Malaysia for the palm oil, and local farms for the milk. To make sure everything arrives on time and in optimal condition, these orders are placed months in advance. Logistics teams plan every detail to ensure timely and safe delivery, as some of these ingredients can take weeks to arrive. Once the raw materials arrive at the factory, they're stored in dark, dry conditions with strict temperature controls between 59 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit to prevent oxidation and spoilage. Quality control is paramount. Every batch of hazelnuts undergoes a careful inspection to ensure they meet the highest standards. Workers can check for defective nuts and any unwanted particles using high-resolution cameras and sensors. Hazelnuts with too much moisture, anything over 8%, are automatically discarded. After the hazelnuts pass the inspection, they are transferred to cleaning machines, where they undergo an air-powered cleanse to remove skins and any light debris. This step takes about 30 minutes for each batch, and the air pressure and intensity are monitored to ensure every nut is spotless. Then, the hazelnuts move to roasting ovens, where they're baked at temperatures between 320 degrees Fahrenheit and 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes. The process is automated, with sensors checking temperature and humidity to ensure perfect roasting. Once roasted, the hazelnuts are rapidly cooled in special chambers that bring their temperature down to room temperature between 68 degrees Fahrenheit and 77 degrees Fahrenheit before moving on to grinding. Next, the hazelnuts go into grinding machines, where they are finely ground into a paste. The key goal here is to achieve a smooth paste with around 50% oil content, which is essential for creating that signature creamy Nutella texture. The grinding process can take 10 to 15 minutes, and the machines are equipped with sensors that monitor the consistency and temperature of the paste to ensure the ideal texture. The Nutella transformation and real magic happen when mixing the ingredients. In large automated mixers, the hazelnut paste is combined with sugar, cocoa powder, powdered milk, palm oil, and vanilla. The mixers rotate at 60 RPM for 20 to 30 minutes, carefully blending everything together. Temperature is critical here. If it gets too warm, it could affect the consistency of the mixture, so temperature sensors adjust the cooling systems as needed. It's all about getting that perfectly smooth, creamy consistency. Emulsifiers play a key role in achieving Nutella's iconic smoothness. These ingredients help bind the oil and water in the mixture to prevent separation. Soy lecithin is commonly used and added precisely, sometimes as little as 1 to 2% of the total mix, using automated systems that ensure accuracy to within 0.1%. After adding emulsifiers, the mixture goes through emulsifying machines, which rapidly blend everything at up to 1000 RPM. The temperature stays below 105 degrees Fahrenheit to preserve flavor and prevent breakdown. After emulsification, the Nutella mixture is still hot, around 105 degrees Fahrenheit. It's then pumped into cooling tanks, where temperature sensors monitor the cooling process. Within 30 to 40 minutes, the mixture cools to about 68 degrees Fahrenheit. ensuring the right consistency before the filling process begins. During this time, the moisture level of the mix is also checked. Too much moisture could shorten the shelf life, so the system adjusts the humidity by using dehumidifiers if necessary. Now it's time for Nutella to be jarred and prepared for delivery to stores worldwide. Automated filling machines handle the task of portioning the creamy Nutella into jars with precise accuracy. Each jar holds 14 ounces of Nutella, and the filling process ensures that the weight is within 1% accuracy. After filling, the jars are capped with airtight lids to keep the spread fresh. Next, each jar goes through an automated labeling machine, which applies a label containing important information like ingredients, expiration dates, and barcodes. The labeling machine can apply up to 500 labels per minute with pinpoint accuracy, checking for any misalignment or defects. Once labeled, the jars are packed into 12 jars per box by automated packing machines. Once packed, the boxes are loaded onto pallets, 100 boxes per pallet, and prepared for transport. Specialized forklifts move the pallets through the warehouse and onto trucks. Each truck can carry up to 30 pallets, and the entire process is automated, with routes for forklifts and truck loading managed by a warehouse management system. The pallets are then distributed to warehouses and supermarkets worldwide, ready to be sold to eager customers. Throughout this process, Nutella remains fresh and ready for enjoyment, thanks to careful quality control and monitoring every step of the way. And there you have it, a behind-the-scenes look at how Nutella goes from simple ingredients to the creamy, delicious spread we all know and love. From the initial shipment of raw ingredients to the final product on the store shelf, creating Nutella is an intricate and highly controlled process. Whether you enjoy it on toast, in desserts, or straight from the jar, you can rest assured that Nutella's smooth, creamy goodness is the result of precision, innovation, and a lot of love for quality. If you enjoyed seeing the magic behind the Nutella factory, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the How To Factory for more amazing insights into your favorite foods and everyday products. And don't forget to share this video with your fellow Nutella lovers, because who doesn't want to know how their favorite treats are made? Got any questions or thoughts? Drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, keep learning and discovering how the world's best products come to life. See you in the next video.
Ever wondered how your favorite chocolates get that melt-in-your-mouth goodness? Well, today we're uncovering the magic behind some of the world's most iconic chocolates. From gooey caramel to perfectly crisp wafers. Get ready to dive into the delicious secrets of chocolate making. After this, you'll never look at a candy bar the same way. If you've ever found yourself standing in the candy aisle, eyeing your favorite chocolate bars and wondering how they're made, you're in for a real treat. We're about to reveal how chocolates like Snickers, M&M's, Reese's, KitKat, Galaxy, Hersheys milk chocolate, and the Mars bar are made. Each one has its own story, process, and a bit of history to tell. So grab your favorite bar and join us for a mouth-watering adventure. The Snickers bar is packed with fluffy nougat, gooey caramel, crunchy peanuts, and creamy milk chocolate. Snickers quickly became a favorite around the globe. But have you ever wondered how this delicious bar is made? The journey begins with crafting that silky milk chocolate. Cocoa beans, harvested from cacao pods, are fermented, dried, and roasted to bring out their rich and chocolatey flavor. About 28 peanuts make their way into each bar, combined with chewy caramel for the ultimate sweet and salty combo. The production starts with the creation of the signature nougat. The nougat is made with egg whites for an airy texture and then blended in with peanut butter. The caramel and peanuts are mixed together and spread thin on a cooling roll. Once the caramel and nougat sheets cool down, they are stacked together to form one big candy slab. This slab is then sliced into 38 long strips and cut into individual bars. The beans are then transformed into chocolate, mixed with extra cocoa butter in a special machine called a conch. making it perfectly smooth and creamy. The bars take a trip through a chocolate enrober, first getting coated on the bottom, then fully covered in that creamy milk chocolate we all love. To guarantee that every bar satisfies the high standards, Snickers maintains a strict quality control procedure. Cooling tunnels are used to give the nougat and caramel layers the ideal firmness and texture. The uniform squiggle design is applied to each bar after thorough coating. Once the bars are cooled, they are wrapped efficiently to preserve their freshness and ensure they are ready for global distribution. Over the years, Snickers has expanded its lineup to include fun sizes, king slides, and even special versions like Snickers Almond and Snickers Dark. These tiny and colorful gems live up to their famous slogan, "Melts in your mouth, not in your hand." But what makes these little candies so special? M&Ms are made of two tasty layers, a smooth chocolate center and a colorful candy shell. The chocolate starts with a mix of whole milk, cocoa butter, sugar, and chocolate liquor. Chocolate liquor is a rich syrup made by grinding roasted cocoa nibs. The candy shell is a sweet coating made from sugar and corn syrup that gives each M&M its crunch. It all starts with conching, where the ingredients for chocolate are blended to perfection. The candy's chocolate centers are made by pouring the liquid chocolate into small molds. These centers are shaped into perfect spheres and coated with a sugar and syrup mix that hardens into their famous candy shell. The vibrant colors that make M&Ms so fun are created using food dyes in a liquid coating carefully applied to the chocolate centers. High-tech machines rotate the centers during coating to ensure every candy gets an even layer. Afterward, the candies are polished for a glossy finish and stamped with the signature M using edible ink. After mixing the single-color batches of M&Ms, the pieces are shifted to remove any that are misshapen. An M&M without the M printed on it is not considered defective because slight differences in shape make it impossible to ensure every piece has the M. A special sorting machine weighs the candies and makes sure every pack has just the right mix of colors. It then seals the bags with heat. Shipping boxes are then filled with the correct number of candy bags and closed securely, ready to be shipped. By the way, I post videos on how foods are made every week. If that sounds like your kind of thing, please consider subscribing. It really helps a lot. Now, let's talk about the creamy, peanut buttery magic of Reese's Cups. The foundation of Reese's peanut butter cups begins with the careful selection of high-quality peanuts, which are sourced from regions like Georgia and Alabama. Once in the factory, the peanuts are roasted, ground, and blended into a smooth and creamy mixture. Next comes the classic Reese's shape. Special molds give the cups their famous ridged edges. Melted milk chocolate is poured into the molds to form the outer shell. Then, the peanut butter filling is added. And another layer of chocolate seals it all together to keep that tasty center in place. The cups are cooled to set the chocolate and keep the filling smooth and creamy. Before they head out into the world, every Reese's cup goes through strict quality checks to make sure it's up to the brand's high standards. Each part of the process is closely checked, from the texture of the peanut butter to the shine of the chocolate. Finally, the cups are wrapped in their iconic orange packaging, ready to be shipped to stores and savored by chocolate and peanut butter fans everywhere. Give me a break, give me a break. The concept of taking a break with a delicious treat made KitKat an instant global classic. But did you know there's a secret to its crispy texture? Creating a KitKat starts with gathering the best ingredients like flour, sugar, cocoa, milk, vegetable oil, and flavorings. Cocoa beans, mostly from West Africa, are harvested in March and dried under the sun for a week. Once in the factory, these beans are then heated to release the rich chocolate liquor. The next step is making the wafer. The ingredients are mixed into a smooth dough, rolled into thin sheets, and baked to perfection. Once baked, the wafers cool down to lock in their light and crispy texture. The wafers are then cut into the right shapes and layered with a creamy filling made from cocoa, sugar, and milk. These layers are stacked to create KitKat's unique texture. The stacked wafers are pressed into the classic bar shape and chilled to set the layers perfectly. After that, the bars are passed through special machines that cover every inch in melted chocolate. The chocolate coating is then cooled, Every KitKat goes through a final check to ensure it is the right size, shape, and weight with a perfect chocolate coating. Only the best bars are wrapped in their iconic packaging to keep them fresh and tasty. From the ingredients to the final product, every step is designed to create the classic KitKat loved globally. If luxury had a taste, it might just be a Galaxy bar. Known for its velvety smoothness, here's how it's made. Galaxy chocolate gets its signature silky smooth texture from a unique process that grinds the chocolate into ultra-fine particles. The chocolate then goes through a mixing and kneading process in large conching pots, giving it the unforgettable texture and flavor. The magic begins in a crumb oven, where traditional artisanal methods bring out the caramel tones and creamy milk flavors. Only the best ingredients, like natural vanilla, are used to create the indulgent taste that sets Galaxy apart from the rest. Once the chocolate is cooked to perfection, it's poured into molds to shape Galaxy's signature look. A gentle shake eliminates air bubbles before the bars are cooled and solidified. Quality is a top priority. Advanced machines check every bar, but human tasters sample the chocolate every hour to ensure it's flawless. Once ready, the bars are released from their molds and whisked away to the wrapping station. The wrapping machine is a marvel on its own, sealing up to 300 bars every minute. Afterward, the bars are boxed up and prepped for their journey to chocolate fans everywhere. Now, onto a classic, Hersheys milk chocolate. Hershey chocolate bars are made in the world's largest chocolate factory in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and were invented by Milton Hershey. Here's the scoop on how this icon is created. Hershey's milk chocolate is made with 4 main ingredients: chocolate liquor, cocoa butter, sugar, and whole milk. The process starts with cocoa beans harvested from cacao trees. After fermentation and drying, the beans are blended and roasted at high temperatures to create Hershey's signature flavor. The milk is pasteurized and mixed with sugar before being dried to a thick consistency. This mixture is combined with chocolate liquor and dried into chocolate crumbs. Cocoa butter is added to the crumb and ground into a smooth chocolate paste. The paste is then conched in large vats with granite rollers to smooth out any grit. After tempering to reach the perfect texture, the chocolate is poured into molds to form candy bars. The chocolate is carefully mixed to remove any rough texture. This careful attention makes sure every Hershey's product is of high quality. After the chocolate is molded into its familiar shapes, the bars are then stamped with the Hershey logo and ready to be wrapped and shipped for everyone to enjoy. Last but not least, the Mars bar. The bar is a sweet combination of 3 irresistible layers: a smooth chocolate coating, a chewy nougat center, and a rich caramel layer, which create the unique taste and texture that makes Mars bars a favorite treat around the world. The magic starts with sugar, glucose syrup, and egg whites whipped into a fluffy meringue. This creates the base for the nougat. The mixture is heated to around 240 degrees Fahrenheit, thickening into a nougat that's both light and sturdy. Once it cools, it's spread on a conveyor belt to solidify into the familiar nougat base. Next comes the caramel layer, which adds a rich and buttery flavor. Sugar is heated until it turns into a golden liquid, then mixed with cream and butter to create a smooth, stretchy caramel. This caramel is poured over the nougat, adding a sweet and sticky layer that perfectly complements the chewy center and chocolate coating. High-quality cocoa beans, sugar, and milk are mixed and tempered carefully to achieve a smooth texture and shiny finish. Once the nougat and caramel layers are cooled, they're fully coated in the creamy chocolate. The bars are then sent through a cooling tunnel where the chocolate sets to give them that satisfying snap. Before leaving the factory, they undergo a quality check to ensure each bar is just as perfect as the last. Once cooled, the Mars bars are wrapped in their iconic packaging to keep them fresh. With every bite, Mars delivers a delicious mix of textures and flavors that make them a worldwide favorite. And that's a wrap. We've uncovered the secrets behind your favorite chocolates. Each one has its own special journey, from raw ingredients to the tasty treats we can't resist. Which chocolate's process shocked you the most? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss our next yummy adventure into the world of food. If you are here, you might wonder about the science behind those crispy yet so gooey cookies. There is so much that goes behind transforming flour and sugar into the irresistible treats you can't stop munching on. From the classic chocolate chip to the crumbly shortbread, every cookie needs a different type of magic potion, precision, and a sprinkle of sugary dust. Get ready to enter the delicious world of cookie making where flour meets flavor, ovens turn dough into art, and all other delicious ingredients come together to make the cookie of your dreams. Cookies are the ultimate comfort food for people of all age groups. They never fail to bring joy when you are not happy. From the satisfying crunch of shortbread to the gooey delight of chocolate chip cookies, the process of crafting these treats is a fascinating journey. How do simple ingredients like flour, butter, and sugar transform into something so universally loved? Let's find out how our favorite cookies are made. Twist it, dunk it, or eat it whole. Yes, the first cookie on our list is Oreos. Everyone loves this chocolate cookie with a creamy center. There is no denying the irresistible spell it casts with a single bite. But how is this delicious cookie made? Let us break it down for you. It all begins with carefully chosen ingredients. The flour comes from finely milled wheat for the right texture. Sugar provides the perfect sweetness, and premium cocoa powder delivers that signature chocolate flavor. Vegetable oils are blended to give the cookies their richness and crunch. Before production starts, each ingredient is inspected to ensure top quality. Even the slightest inconsistency in flour or cocoa could affect the final cookie, so nothing is left to chance. Following approval, the ingredients move on to the mixing phase. In enormous mixers, dry components like flour, sugar, and cocoa powder are mixed together, and oil is gradually added to get the ideal dough consistency. The firm dough is then formed into sheets and cut into Oreo's trademark round forms. The famous embossed design is stamped onto each cookie, making it instantly recognizable. Next, the cookies are baked in industrial ovens at controlled temperatures to ensure they are perfectly crispy. After cooling, the creamy filling made from whipped sugar, oils, and flavoring is piped onto one half of the cookie. The other half is carefully placed on top to complete the sandwich. Oreo cookies go through a strict quality check after assembly. Machines and workers ensure that each cookie is aligned perfectly, and the cream filling is evenly distributed. Any cookie that doesn't meet the high standards is removed from the line. Imperfect cookies aren't wasted. They are broken down into crumbs and used as toppings for desserts like ice cream. Once the cookies pass inspection, they are carefully stacked in rows to prevent breakage, and then advanced machines wrap them in protective packaging to keep them fresh. Is there any cookie that is more universally loved than the Chips Ahoy? It is soft and chewy, and it bursts with gooey chocolatey chunks. This humble treat has been making snack time better since 1963. Now, let's discover what it takes to make this mouth-watering cookie. The first step in making Chips Ahoy cookies is selecting the best ingredients. Flour, sugar, eggs, baking soda, butter or vegetable oil, and chocolate chips are some of the necessary ingredients. All of these ingredients are sourced from various suppliers. Once the ingredients are ready, the production begins. Large industrial mixers blend butter or oil and sugar to create a light, fluffy base. Eggs are added next, followed by flour and baking soda to help the cookies rise. Finally, chocolate chips are folded into the dough to ensure they are spread evenly. Machines then divide the dough into perfect portions and place them on trays, leaving enough space for the cookies to expand while baking. It's ensured that cookies are baked at the right temperature in big industrial ovens. To preserve their texture and keep them from getting mushy, the cookies are carefully chilled after baking. And to ensure that only flawlessly baked cookies proceed, every batch is examined visually and by machines. Once the cookies pass quality checks, they are packaged using advanced machines that seal them in airtight packs. This keeps the cookies fresh and protects them during shipping. The final products are then sent to stores worldwide, ready to be enjoyed by cookie lovers everywhere. During the early 1910s, George Washington Carver published a new peanut cookbook with the recipe for peanut butter cookies. Still, these cookies started to gain popularity during the Great Depression due to their affordability and nutritional value. Even now, the people who want deliciousness but are diet conscious go for these cookies. Let's find out how these delicious cookies filled with nutrients are made. There aren't many ingredients needed for peanut butter cookies. Wheat flour, sugar, peanut butter, eggs, and baking soda are everything you require. Large supply chains, such as mills, sugar refineries, and farms, are typically the source of components for large-scale production of these cookies. Once all the ingredients are sourced, our next step is preparing the dough. Industrial mixers are used to combine the ingredients. Firstly, peanut butter, sugar, and butter are mixed to create a smooth base. Next, eggs, vanilla, and other wet ingredients are added. For the final stage, flour, baking soda, and salt are gradually added until the dough reaches the desired consistency. Then, the dough is divided into portions using automated machines equipped with molds or extruders. These machines turn the cookies into different shapes. Once everything is done, cookies are put into industrial conveyor ovens for baking. All portions are measured to ensure consistent size and weight for uniform baking and packaging, and automated systems monitor baking conditions to avoid over or undercooking. Once all the batches are ready, they are visually and mechanically inspected for size, shape, color, and texture consistency. Random samples are tested for taste and quality standards, and if the cookies do not meet quality criteria, they are discarded or reworked if possible. Depending on the target market, packaging may include individual wrapping, tray packaging, or bulk bags. Automated systems seal and label packages while ensuring airtight and food-safe packaging. The labels include ingredients, nutritional information, allergen warnings, for example, peanuts, expiration dates, and batch numbers. Packaged cookies are stored in climate-controlled facilities until shipment. Double chocolate chip cookie is basically the traditional chocolate chip cookie, but with extra chocolate. Let's find out how this heavenly cookie is made. The key ingredients in double chocolate cookies are flour, cocoa powder, sugar, butter, chocolate chips, eggs, vanilla extract, baking powders, and optional additives. For large-scale productions, factories partner with suppliers that adhere to fair trade and environmentally friendly practices. Usually, the ingredients are sourced in bulk to maintain cost efficiency while managing storage conditions. Once all the products are sourced, the production begins. The cream, butter, and sugar are mixed together to create a smooth, aerated base. Then, the eggs and vanilla extract are added to the mixture. The dry ingredients, flour, cocoa powder, leavening agents, are gradually added to prevent overmixing. Lastly, the cookies are folded in chocolate chips to distribute them evenly through the dough. Then comes the shaping part, where portioning equipment or extrusion machines are used to make uniform cookie dough balls. Cookies are then baked in industrial conveyor ovens with precise temperature and time settings. The quality control while making the cookies includes ensuring all ingredients meet food safety standards, validating oven settings, temperature, time to maintain uniformity, conducting sensory evaluations for flavor balance and texture, and verifying cookies meet size, shape, and appearance standards and ensuring products are free from contaminants and meet shelf life requirements. Single-serving wrappers are used for individual packaging, while resealable pouches or boxes are used for family packs. The material is supposed to be moisture-resistant to preserve freshness. Labeling on the packaging must include the product name and description, ingredient list with allergen warnings, nutritional information, and expiration date. Next on our list is a traditional cookie with a lengthy history, Snickerdoodle. It got its name from the German word Schneckennudeln, meaning snail noodles. This cookie is frequently linked to German or Dutch American baking customs. They have a distinct flavor and texture because, unlike regular sugar cookies, they are rolled in a mixture of sugar and cinnamon before baking. Let's look into their manufacturing process. The ingredients required to produce Snickerdoodles include flour, sugar, butter, eggs, and cinnamon. The manufacturers source these products from reliable suppliers after quality checks. Local or regional suppliers are preferred to ensure the freshness of the ingredients. Usually, manufacturers opt for suppliers certified in food safety standards. The first steps in the production process include weighing and measuring ingredients. Precise and automated systems are used for industrial production. Once weighed, the wet ingredients are mixed together, and then dry ingredients are added. Automated portioning machines create small and equal portions of the dough. Then, Each dough ball is rolled in a cinnamon sugar mixture, ensuring an even coating. Next, the coated dough balls are placed on baking sheets, ensuring adequate spacing for spread. Once baked, cookies are cooled down on conveyor belts. During quality control, ingredient testing is an important step. Firstly, the cinnamon is tested for potency and consistency. Ensuring butter and eggs meet freshness and quality standards is also essential. After the ingredients, the dough texture is also tested to prevent overmixing or dryness. A microbial test is also performed to ensure products are free of contaminants and safe for consumption. Food-safe, moisture-proof materials are used to maintain freshness. High-speed machines handle sealing and labeling to ensure uniformity across all the items being shipped. Originating in Scotland in the 16th century, shortbread developed from a recipe for medieval biscuit bread. Traditionally made with just 3 ingredients, flour, butter, and sugar, shortbread symbolizes simplicity. The treat is now a global favorite, enjoyed plain or with flavor additions like vanilla, citrus zest, or chocolate. Now, let's discover how 3 ingredients can make such a delicious cookie. To make delicious shortbread cookies, you only need 3 ingredients: flour, butter, and sugar. Add-ins like vanilla, chocolate chips, or dried fruits can be included for variations. Firstly, the ingredients are measured accurately using automated equipment, and then the cream butter and sugar are mixed to create a smooth and consistent mixture. Gradually, the flour is added until the dough forms. Then, the dough is cut into shapes and baked at low temperatures to maintain pale color and prevent browning. Lastly, cookies are cooled on wire racks to retain crispness and to avoid moisture accumulation. To ensure the quality standards, the butter and flour are tested to avoid crumbling or toughness. In addition, oven temperature and timing are also checked for uniformity. These cookies are usually packed in cans or boxes, and the labeling contains information about nutritional value, ingredient list, and expiration date. Thanks for joining us on this cookie adventure. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more sweet stories. Until next time, keep baking and keep smiling.